Hi there, welcome to Jujubee DIY. I'm Sarah. Thanks so much for joining me today. Today I've made 4 projects using the new calendars from the Dollar Tree. But first, let's have a word from today's sponsor. Today's sponsor is Temu. Temu is an online store with lots of great products at great prices. First thing I'm going to show you is this cute little cat humidifier. It comes with its own cord and instructions. It was very easy to set up. It has 3 different settings on it. It has the full mist, and then intermittent or off, and then it also has the LED light that comes on or off, so you can have it on or off with your humidity, and that changes color. It's super cute. Next, I have this little vacuum cleaner. It's also a little cat. As you can tell, I love cats. This one has a little attachment so you can go around the little crevices, so like your keyboard or something. As you can see here, I am picking up fine glitter off of this mat, and it vacuums up so good. I also poured some glitter. This is fine glitter onto my silicone mat, and it picked up everything. Next, I have this magnetic frame. I got this so that I could display artwork in it. This is a painting that I did, and because it's magnetic there at the top, you can just easily put your artwork inside the magnet and frame it, hang it on your wall, and it doesn't damage the artwork. This would be great for like kids' paintings and projects. You could just put these up and switch them out as they come in. Next, I wanted to show you these metal hooks. These are really nice, heavy duty, well made, and there are 2 different sizes, 1 different size on each side of the hook. I don't know how to explain that, but I have a curtain rod hanging in my dining room, and I've used these hooks to hang elements that I want to display on it. I think it looks really great. And then I wanted to show you these cute little hand cord holders. It comes with its own self-adhesive sticky, and then you just put it where you want to contain your cords. I've used it to help make my cord there for my glue gun stay put. And then I wanted to show you some of these fun candy elements that I've picked up from Temu. These are going to be so fun to use with my gingerbread crafts. I can't wait to use them. I know you're going to want to head over to Temu and check out all of the fun stuff that they have for gingerbread or faux gingerbread crafting. I'm going to be using a lot of these items this year with my gingerbread projects. As you guys know, I love those gingerbread projects, and these are going to be so fun to use. Temu offers free shipping and 90-day returns. Get awesome products at great prices. Download the Temu app for convenience of shopping, seeing your order, and being notified of huge savings. Use my code OFF8339 to claim a $100 coupon bundle that you can use the next time you go shopping at Temu. Thank you so much to Temu for sponsoring today's video. Now on to our projects. In this video, we're going to be using these 2 calendars from the 2024 line at the Dollar Tree. Specifically for this one, I'm going to use the Sunshine page in the Farm Life one. And I am going to cut out some of these sunflowers. So I'm using the full-size page, and I just cut around some of these sunflowers with my scissors. And I'm just going to Mod Podge these onto one of these ceramic tags from the Crafter Square section in the Dollar Tree. So I will just add a thin layer of Mod Podge on the back of each of these sunflowers, place them onto my tag, let them dry, and then I will add another layer of Mod Podge over the top to protect them. Now I am going to frame out this little preview of that calendar page. So on the back of the calendars, there is a preview of each month. And if you cut those out, then you have this little tiny square that has the picture on it. And so all I'm doing is using a piece of black and white gingham or buffalo check paper that I had in my stash, and I am just using it to frame my little picture there. And then I'm going to glue that down, and as you can see, I ended up cutting my buffalo check paper much smaller than I first anticipated, but that's okay. You can do whatever you'd like or whatever you think is the cutest. I just thought that it kind of covered up the sunflowers too much, and I wanted those to really show, so that's why I chose to cut that paper down a little bit. But I just glued that on, and then I am just using some baker's twine to add the string to my tag. And now I am using some of these cute little beads that I picked up off of Amazon, and they are black, white, gray, and then buffalo check, and it just went really well. So I just added 6 of those, added a little knot and a bow, and that's all there is to this project. It's really simple and easy, but I think it turned out really cute, and you can display this anywhere you'd like. And I think it looks really cute hanging off my little curtain rod there. For this project, we're going to use a couple of older calendars. These are from last year, and I'm going to use this Honey for Sale one, and then this Farm Fresh Honey one on the other calendar, and then I am going to use the bigger Honey Bee one from this Farm Life. That was like their kind of they pick one picture from all of the calendars to make bigger and kind of highlight on the back of the calendar, and that was the bee one. So I'm going to use that bigger piece that I just cut out of the back. Now I am using this little picture frame, that's not a picture frame, but picture decor piece from the Dollar Tree, and this little framed area here, this black part, was just glued down, and I wanted to take all the paper off, so I did that with some water. And then once I took the paper off, the whole box fell apart, which is okay, we'll make it work, but it was a little unexpected. So I decided to go ahead and just cover all the pieces with scrapbook paper, and I'm just using this kind of faux farm wood type paper. It was already in my stash, but if you go to any craft store in their open stock section, you can find barn wood or faux wood paper that you can use for this project. And I'm just going to use a glue stick and glue all of the paper onto all the pieces, and then I will reassemble the box just using some hot glue. Now, to edge out my box, because there was a little bit of imperfection when you put the box back together, it didn't look quite right. So I wanted to cover that up, and I decided to use some of this lace ribbon from the Dollar Tree. And I started out, I was just going to add a little bit to the very top of my project, like you see here on all sides. But I do end up going all the way down the sides on the long ends, and that just makes it look more finished to me. And so that way, if you're looking at it from the side, it just looks finished. You can kind of see there were little gaps and stuff, and I just really wanted to cover that all up. So really, that is what this is for, is just to cover up those gaps from when I put this box back together. I'm going to put this frame back on to the front of my box, and I did give it a real quick coat of the Waverly chalk paint in ink just to make sure it was nice and dark and matte. And now I am going to add my little pictures in there. I'm going to put the bigger one in the middle and then the 2 smaller ones on each side, and I'll just glue those down with my glue stick. And I am using a glue stick that is not available anymore, but any glue stick will work for this project. And then I'm going to take some ribbon and make a cute little gingham bow to place right there in the middle on top. I just dovetailed the ends to make it look finished and cute. And then I am going to use one of these little honey spoons honey dippers. I don't know what they're called. I guess a honey dipper. Anyhow, they were a 12 pack that I picked up off of Temu, and I am just giving it a coat of the Waverly wax, antique wax, and then I will glue that onto my project. You'll see that here in a second. I'm just going to place that right down there in the corner, and then I'm going to use some of these little wooden bees that the Dollar Tree had out in the springtime. They're so cute, and I had so much fun using these little guys. And I'm just going to glue that dipper kind of on the bottom there, and then at the very top, just kind of where they're touching. And then I decided it needed a little something extra, so I'm going to just cut a piece of that ribbon down the middle so that it was thinner, and then I'm just going to tie it around my dipper. So it'd probably be easier to do this before you glue down your dipper, but I kind of didn't think about it until afterwards. So if you recreate this project, I definitely would do that step first, but that's all there is to this project. I think it turned out so cute and will be perfect in my home decor this spring. For this project, I'm going to use one of these tags from Walmart. I coated it with Waverly chalk paint in the color ink, let it dry, and then used some crackle medium on the top. And you want to just put a nice thick layer of the crackle medium on top, and then just let that dry naturally, like overnight. Next, I'm going to take some chalk paint, and I am going to add a light but even layer of paint across my tag here, and that is going to start crackling. Now you want to try and make it like 1, maybe 2 passes at the very most, but really you don't want to go over it too much or you won't get that crackle effect. But look how cute that is. Now I'm going to use this butcher guide from the locally grown calendar, and I'm going to put that right on the front of my tag, and then I'm just going to use some twine. Some regular old jute twine to add a hanger on this, and then I'm going to add a gingham bow, and that's how easy this project is, but it looks so good and high end, and it would be so cute in your kitchen, just hanging up next to your fridge or your stove or something, or if you have a gallery wall for your kitchen, it would be super cute in there. But I just loved this little pig and the butcher's guide on this calendar. I think it is just so cute, and the calendar really does a lot of the work for these projects. How cute is that? For our last project, we're going to use one of these buffalo check chargers from the Dollar Tree and this Farm Life calendar page. I just love this little cow. She is so cute, and I knew I had to just make a project with her. So I'm just going to fussy cut her out, which just means cutting her out right against the edge there, and then I'm going to place her in the middle of my plate. I am going to trim off this bottom, so I'm just kind of pressing that down so I can see where I need to cut it, because I want her to be kind of right in the center of this plate. Now I'm not going to worry about her ears. Those are just going to glue down onto the plate, but I figured this bottom area, it wasn't real pretty anyways, so I just figured we'd just kind of fit her in there and put it down just like this. Now I'm going to use some Mod Podge, and I am going to glue this little cow right to our charger plate. She is so cute. I love this project. So just using a nice light layer, and I'm using one of the chopping mats from the Dollar Tree to put her on to protect my surface, even though I've got a silicone mat. Mod Podge just sometimes it's not as easy, even with the silicone mats, to clean up, and it kind of makes it so that I can continue working on my surface there. So I'm just going to place her down really gently, just lining it up where I want it, and then just pressing that down, making sure there's no bubbles, and then taking some special care with her ears, making sure that it's all on there perfectly. And then I will just let her dry. She's already looking so cute. Now I have these stickers from Temu. These are like transparent stickers. So you can see the sticker part, but kind of that outer rim of the sticker is see-through. So they just look like pictures or whatever. So I picked out a few different stickers that I wanted to add to my little cow, and I'm just going to make her a cute little floral wreath for her head. Oh, so cute. I love these stickers. They are so easy to use. They're so vibrant and pretty, and they just were really lovely. And they didn't rip or tear. They were well made. I just really enjoyed using these stickers. So I just picked out a few different colors. I had the purple bundle, the red bundle, and the white bundle, I believe. And like I said, I just went through them all and picked out a few that I liked. I also had these butterfly stickers from Temu. So I picked out a few different butterflies, and I'm going to place them randomly around my plate here. I've got one that I want kind of on her crown there, and then a couple of the other ones I'm just going to place around the plate. So as you can see, like with these stickers, it just looks like they were part of the plate, and you can easily layer them. So I had these little sunflower stickers from the Dollar Tree in my stash, and I thought, how cute would it be to have these little sunflowers at the bottom of my cow here? And I think that this just really finished off this piece. I think it's so cute. But we're not finished yet. So I had one of these farm fresh wood signs from the Dollar Tree. I painted it white, and then I'm going to go in with some black paint and just kind of fill in those areas in between the letters so that it looks more like individual words. And then I'm going to give it kind of that faux enamel look by just adding some places around to make it look like it's, chipped enamel, basically. And then I just kind of used the black around the whole edge of the wood words. And now I'm just going to glue that down. And yeah, once I add a hanger to the back of my charger here, this will be absolutely perfect on your wall, in a gallery wall, in your kitchen, in your dining room. I have mine on a plate stand on my credenza in my dining room, and I just love this. She's been living there since a couple of weeks ago when I made this project, and I think she is so cute. Well, guys, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. As always, leave me a comment down below and let me know which project was your favorite. Also, I want to say thank you again to Temu for sponsoring today's video. And I hope you have a happy, healthy, and blessed day. Until next time, bye.